Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Now, as we've called it, it is here. 1.99% financing is available for the Model 3, and it includes the Model 3 long range and the brand new performance that just came out. Thank you for joining in. I know it's a little bit late this evening, but and also, this news came out a few hours ago, but this was the first time we were able to jump on in and discuss this. But let us know, are you excited for this? But let's jump into it and get all to the details and why Tesla's doing this, and will they get even better than this? Let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested, and definitely check out my Patreon link down below in the description where you can support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla. And let's just jump into this. So Tesla, as we predicted, Model 3 is now down to 1.99% APR promotional financing. The details here are it's got to be a Model 3 long range or the Model 3 performance trim in the US. So before we get all excited for some inventory ones that might have some discounts, these are the only two ones that are available for this 1.99% offer. The second caveat is, or the second disclaimer is, that you have to place a new order before August 31st, and you must take delivery by the end of the quarter, which the end of the quarter is going to be September 30th. This matches right in line with the Model Y offer, because the Model Y offer is also 1.99% all the way to 72 months. But what's really cool is that it now also includes the brand new long range rear wheel drive, the all wheel drive, and also the performance. So a lot of people will ask me, I know a lot of the comments are going to be something to the effect of like, hey, I just took delivery yesterday or today. Can I get the 1.99? Unfortunately, Tesla is really bad with doing things like that, and they will never, I've never seen a retroactive offer where they give it to people that already took delivery. So if you've got a pending delivery and you haven't taken delivery yet, then that's a different story. You might be able to get that you definitely should be able to get that 1.99% offer, or you just cancel it, sacrifice the $250 deposit, and then place a new one. But still really interesting to see, and I'm pretty surprised on this one, and here's the reason why. The first thing is it's on available. This 1.99% offer is available on the brand new Model 3 Performance that really isn't that old at the moment. It only came out a few months ago, but I guess Tesla already sees the need to put a promotional rate offer on this Model 3 Performance as well. And so if we take a look at here, it was 5.99% for 72 months. But if we go ahead and refresh it, we will see that the new offer for financing is 1.99% if you order by the end of this month and take delivery by September 30th. And what's really cool, it's available on all trims except for the standard range rear wheel drive, which at this point you shouldn't even get that one anyway, because it's a better deal to get the other ones, especially at the 1.99% offer. So the big question here is, I know some people like the 84 months. So 84 months is, 3.99% if you are looking for it. But 72 months, 1.99, that is not a bad deal at all, especially if you factor in the $7,500 federal tax rate. And especially if you factor in the taxes and everything like that. So let's take a look, because I'm curious, because we are kind of interested in a Model 3 Performance. We would love to get into one, but 54,990, of course, after the tax credit of $7,500. But let's put some hypothetical math into here. If we put like the cash incentive at $7,500, of course, there's tax in California and most other places as well. But I'm just curious here, because DMV fees, let's call it $1,000. Let's see what a real payment could be, or potentially could be, in the state of California for a Model 3 Performance with the $7,500 at 72 months, 1.99. So let's go ahead and, we got to put a down payment. Let's put $1 down as a down payment. So a real payment, $699 a month, not bad at all, or $700 a month with zero down on a brand new Model 3 Performance. I mean, I know it's still, that's pretty high for some people, but certainly that's not bad for a financing offer for a Model 3 Performance. So the deal is only going to get better from here, ladies and gentlemen, and we're only in the third quarter right now, so it probably could be. I mean, 0.99 was available a few months ago on the Model Y. I don't think they're going to go as low as that. I think they're going to hover around this 1.99 unless inventory starts to get worse. And here's the reason why they're offering a 1.99% offer on the Model 3, because inventory is still staying relatively high. The pink line is Model 3 inventory. Model Y inventory is increasing even more with this mustard yellow line. And then we've got the purple line and the blue line for Model S and Model X. So the big question here is, now that they've introduced 1.99% financing on the Model 3, what about the Model S and what about the Model X? And it could be a big situation where in quarter 3, quarter 4, or the end of quarter 3, or even quarter 4, if inventory stays high for the Model X, we could see maybe a 2.99 or a 3.99. I know a lot of people are waiting on the sidelines to try and see if Model S and Model X also get a promotional financing rate. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. Let me know what you're thinking. I know a lot of you might have taken delivery already, and unfortunately there's no way to retroactive it, but still, maybe if you need another daily driver or another Model 3 standard range, long range, or not standard range, just a long range out there, we could see some better discounts. But this is only the beginning, and we talked about this, and we talk about this every single day or every single week, that this is just the beginning of incentives. So if you can wait, if you don't need a vehicle right now, I mean, right now the offer is good. 1.99 versus 0.99. There's really not that big of a difference. But what about some of these other ancillary offers, like 3 months full self-driving, free full self-driving transfer, and also free pay option for the Model 3 Performance? So I think this is what I would do if I was looking for a Model. I am looking for a Model 3 Performance. We did a test drive video if you're interested in checking that one, where we videoed and did a little review of our test drive of the Model 3 Performance. It's right here if you want to take a look at it. And another cool video if you're interested, we asked a bunch of Model 3 Highland owners what their monthly payment is, what they think about the Model 3 Performance, and also where they work and what income they make. So definitely check out this video right here on the channel if you are interested. But what I would probably do, I'd probably do a Model 3 Performance. I would like the stealth gray one, but since I feel like because of the full self-driving offer at the moment, if you choose full self-driving, you don't have to pay for any of the colors. Maybe I would just go with ultra red because it kind of looks pretty nice, especially with the white interior, unless I was going to wrap it for sure. I mean, we might wrap it. So maybe I would go with like a blue one just because blue is pretty nice, or I've never had a black Tesla. So actually, this is what I would do. I would do a black exterior with the white interior, and I'd probably get full self-driving just because that way the paint color is free and you get it under the 7,500 threshold, but under the 55K MSRP, so that you can get the 7,500 federal tax credit. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. Jiffer, thanks for coming in. Gibson, thanks for coming in. David, Brave Bull, thanks for coming in. Alex and Anook Bro, thanks for coming in. Jiffer, they can't get their sales numbers up. Desperate. Yeah, exactly. If inventory keeps going up, this is only going to get better and better and better. Gibson, pretty impressive. Might have to sell a kidney. Really wish I could buy right now. Yeah, of course, for sure. I mean, maybe the deal gets better, Gibson, and you can just wait a little bit longer. I definitely get the gray for that APR, and just wrap it if I were ready to purchase would be well worth it for the tax credit. Yeah, 100%. Next month, I bet they slow down production. Interesting feedback there, Jiffer. Maybe they will. David, sadly, I made an order for Model 3 Performance in July. Did you make the order or you already took delivery? I feel like if you haven't taken delivery, they can give you this offer or even ask for it, see if they can give it to, because if you haven't taken delivery yet, you should be able to get it. Brave Bull, at the end of the year, I predict 0%. Maybe they go crazy and just put 0.99% on everything just to try and clear out all the different inventory. Jiffer, I think the biggest problem is that you can buy 2019 40K model for 18K with 4K off. Yeah, like this is what's happening because there's a lot of price discounts on the new side. It's put a lot of pressure on the used side, and it's going to keep putting more pressure as more used Teslas get flooded into the market. Yeah, we see tons of Model 3 with full self-driving for 20K exactly. So it's just a better deal at that moment. Alex, want another color in performance, but then I wouldn't be able to get the 7,500 federal tax credit. Yeah, well, actually the way to get around that, Alex, is just get full self-driving and then Tesla has this promotion right now. If you get full self-driving on the Model 3 Performance, they waive the cost of the paint so that you can get any paint color you want. Anook bro, I just ordered my Model 3 long range. Now can I get the 1.99? Yeah, just email them. Make sure that they retroactively apply it to your order and see if you can get it onto your order. 0.99 on the horizon maybe. Cedric, yeah, there's a good possibility that 0.99 could be coming. Rich, worth getting the Model 3 Performance over the Model 3 long range at this rate? Yeah, 100%. I mean, it's not that big. I mean, maybe tomorrow we'll talk about all the different price payments between them, but I would say, yeah, performance over the Model 3 long range. Anook, has anyone gotten their Model 3 long range rear-wheel drive? Great question, actually. Haven't seen anybody yet, but probably for the good news for them, now they all could qualify for the 1.99, and they probably have delivery dates in early August. Michael, thanks for coming in. Model 3 or Model Y, now that they both have 1.99, is it smart to buy right now or wait till the end of the year? I personally would lean to a brand new Model 3 Highland just because I've already had a Model Y, but it's tough because we really need to take a look at the different prices, because last time we took a look at it, Model Y was a better deal in terms of pricing, but now it could have changed with all the different inventory prices at the moment. But at last time we looked at this, Model Y Performance was $4,500 cheaper than a Model 3 Performance, and also you get the 1.99. But now it's tough because if you could stomach like a sedan vehicle without getting, like, if you don't need an SUV, then yeah, maybe a sedan would be perfect. Is it better to lease or buy the Model 3? Piero, great question. Leasing is great because you get a low monthly payment, but it is a pure rental, so you cannot buy out the lease at all. But if you're looking for the lowest monthly payment, that's where channel sponsors like Tenet come into play. Tenet is an approved Tesla financing partner and can get you the lowest monthly payment for your Tesla. They can do this by deferring a portion of the loan, maybe even that $7,500 federal tax credit. If you want to see what Tenet offer is, definitely hit that link down below in the description and hit the apply button in the top right, so you can do a soft inquiry, no obligation check. There's other benefits with financing with Tenet as well, so definitely check out Tenet down below in the description. And thank you to Tenet for sponsoring this video and a bunch of other videos this month. Gibson, without getting too political, I'm actually thinking it may be the best time to pick up this year if the incentives do get slashed come January 2025 to cut the deficit. Yeah, it's possible that maybe the $7,500 federal tax rate does disappear next year, so that is a good point for sure. Jiffer, when is Tesla going to give us a bigger vehicle? Maybe a cyber van or another vehicle like that. We'll see what happens with the robo-taxi. Lambo, what credit score is needed to qualify for 1.99? Like 720 plus, 730 plus. Rich, at this rate, better buy. Yeah, it's a good deal for sure. Anook, my delivery date is 2nd to the 11th. Guess my next chore is to try and get the 1.99. Yeah, 100%. I need 1.99 for Cybertruck. Yeah, that would be a great deal. 100%. And maybe, who knows, that could be coming very, very soon. Patel, thanks for coming in. I'm debating so hard right now. I mean, at 1.99, it's not a big debate. Just go ahead, pick one, or go test drive it again. If you want a Tesla, this is the best deal to get at the moment. It might get better later on this year, but I can't imagine it, as I want the performance now before the APR kick, but I don't know if I'll receive it before August 26th. Yeah, I would say just throw in the $250. It only costs $250. I mean, yes, the $250, you will lose it if you cancel it, but instead of like trying to figure out whether you should do it or not, drop the $250 as kind of like a gamble, and then decide later, once that vehicle actually comes, when you get the VIN and everything, and then figure out if you actually want to take delivery or not. Jeffrey, I think the elections are playing a big into people spending money. Yeah, usually around election time, most people don't like to spend or make big purchases, so that's exactly what is going on. Jared, think incentives for Model 3 could get better next month or even closer to holidays? Yes, I think incentives will get better by the end of the quarter. Efficient, hey, good to see you. I sent you a message about this on IG when I saw it. Glad you're talking about it. Yeah, thank you for that. We were actually out and playing pickleball, so unfortunately I wasn't able to get to it. But thanks for jumping in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for hitting the like button, the comments and everything. Definitely check out the videos on the channel where we asked Tesla Model 3 owners their monthly payment, and another one about where we drove a Tesla Model 3 Performance and drove for 20 minutes. But thanks for jumping in, and we'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.